When someone wants to thank a veteran for their service, it's usually in the form of a handshake. I recently met a couple who determined a handshake just simply wasn't enough. The Bondurants have devoted their lives to making a statement, saying there is never a thank you large enough for U.S. soldiers and what they do for our nation.
Frank Bondurant grew up loving water sports. He and his wife Jody took his love for water to Saudi Arabia. Even when the water dried up, they were still out there.
This is fighting on kneeboards.
They were both working for ExxonMobil, and during that time, they noticed something.
Soldiers came through our town and camped in the desert very near us, initially to protect us and the oil fields of Saudi Arabia. And they would bust them in on Friday nights, and we and every other expat I knew would go and get 4 to 6 soldiers, bring them to our home, feed them, let them call home.
Frank, a military man himself, spent the next 25 years helping troops in the Middle East. In March, the couple ended up moving to a lake house in Keystone Heights and were determined to keep going. That's when the Bondurants began helping wounded warriors.
They came to our headquarters, and then I came out here and saw the site, and it just kind of seemed like a no-brainer for an event.
The Bondurants recently hosted a day of water sports for U.S. veterans and their families, patriotic and peaceful. With a red fire burning for a barbecue, white picnic blankets, and calm blue waters. Durant Spencer was at the event, facing his fear of water.
Disabilities that aren't always as you can see them. Some are invisible, but yet they're still in the body. You take a lot of meds for them. You try to cover them up.
This Navy vet was honorably discharged after 3.5 years of service. He would have rather retired 20 years active duty. But it's veterans like him that the Bondurants want to continue to honor.
To see that people still care means a lot. I'm not the only one. There's so many more that could be here, that some are here and some haven't even made it home yet.
I attached a camera to him while he was being pulled by Frank's boat. Then it was my turn.
We're being pulled by Frank at the moment. It's a little bit of a bumpy ride. He's going about 15 miles an hour. We're going about 15 to 18. Normally when we get pulled, they go somewhere between 20 and 30. How we doing?
Kids enjoyed cornhole, Frank showed off a few toys, and Jody played matchmaker.
Take your wife on a lovely paddling, romantic trip. And my passion is the soldiers, because they give. And I just wanted to give back.
The event came to an end and the veterans helped clean up. They thanked the Bondurants for the day, while the couple begins their 26th year of thanking soldiers for their lives.
Now, the couple is hoping to work with the Wounded Warrior Project in the future by hosting more events at their home. While the Bondurants will be busy helping veterans full-time, they'll also be looking forward to their 26th year of marriage.